Welcome back, bitches. I'm sorry for calling you bitches. Let's get right into it, okay? Liverpool versus Leicester, 2-1. Drama, controversy, fighting. Eusebio Perez starting trouble. Probably Adam Lallana who started it. Who knows? We didn't get to see it. We just got to see the aftermath, and it was great. It's very entertaining. But Leicester v Liverpool game, okay? Liverpool v Leicester, whichever way you want to say it. Good game, bad game. I'm going to say good game. Very even, very tight. Although when you look at the stats, maybe not so tight. Like Liverpool had eight shots, 6 on target. Leicester had 1. They have 100% shot accuracy, I guess. That's a good thing. We did dominate possession. I think we had 52% possession. And if you look at like even Leicester's like fouls, like 17 fouls. 17 fouls in the game. It's probably Ndidi. He was getting about and tackling everything. Guy'd tackle a wall. But as for Liverpool, I mean, probably not at our best, and that's I wouldn't say the scariest part, but like for Man City, I guess, like we haven't even hit our peak yet. I don't think we've shown what we're all about yet. We're getting these little niggling wins, but and Man City are blowing teams away. But I think when we start clicking, like we start getting on a roll, it's going to start looking like that. But I'm happy with the 1-0 wins and the 2-1 wins. As long as we get into 3 points, that's all that matters. As for this game, I just want to give like a top 3 performers, I guess. See how this goes. I was going to do a bottom 3 performers, but I don't really. The only player I would say it would be in it, because I think he was off it a little bit today, was Salah. Don't really think he was on it today. But apart from that, everyone else was class. They were just class. Maybe Trent. Trent was a bit off it. A few bad tackles. He was a bit slow getting the ball out of his feet a few times. Probably, I mean, I've watched the game twice now, and his tackle on Telemans, where he stood on his ankle. I mean, I don't think he meant it, but it was bad. It was bad. Even on the replay, you could see what looked to be blood on the back of his ankle. So like he did get the studs right in the back of the ankle. So I don't know. I don't even think he got a yellow for it. Maybe a yellow at best. I don't think he meant it. Still dangerous play, I guess. So probably Salah and Trent for my bottom 2. Top 3 performers of the game though. And I'd like to hear your opinions on it. Not in any particular order, but I would go with Fabinho, because he was everywhere again. He was clearing everything up. He was always in the right place at the right time. His passing was clean. You know, he does whip the ball across the pitch, like, so he'd be up there. He had a solid game. Gini Wijnaldum, solid game again. He's like probably one of the most consistent players I've ever watched. Absolutely brilliant he is. And Milner. I don't know, you probably think I would say Mane, but I'd go with Milner. Goal and an assist for that man. Now, if there's one person you want in the last minute to take a penalty for you, it's probably going to be him. But the game, all in all, it looked like quite an even game until you look at the stats. You know, a bit of back and forward, but Leicester didn't really have any chances to go off, so Liverpool, we did dominate the game. But I'm looking at the team and I'm like, where would we improve? I mean, centre back next to Van Dijk, maybe could improve there with bring somebody in. I don't know who's available to bring in. You know, you'd be liking the Varans, and I don't really like Ramos too much, but like Varane maybe, or even Fabian Schär off Newcastle. I'd take 100. I would actually take him, Fabian Schär, next to Van Dijk. I think that'd be class. And Adrian, my man, he's been class since we got him. Thankfully that we did get him, otherwise we'd probably be stuck with Mignolet, and like no ill feelings towards Mignolet. I just don't think he was good enough. And then before I, kind of end the video, let's talk about the penalty, shall we? I'd like to know your opinions. Do you think it was a penalty? Do you not think it was a penalty? Personally, I think it was. I've watched it twice now. and we had obviously the VAR, and I could stop and rewind it, whatever. And Albrighton, you know, Mane had the ball, Albrighton's behind him. Albrighton should just kicked it out for a corner, to be fair. Shouldn't have put himself in that position. Tried to take the ball off Schmeichel for some reason, and then ended up giving a penalty. But Albrighton's behind Mane. Mane has the ball. He's trying to push away, you know, with his right foot. Probably going to pass it. Who knows? Probably shoot. But Albrighton kind of comes across him and gets his foot kind of in front of Mane's left foot. You know, he can't push off it. He can't move his left foot. He's off balance. I think he could have stayed up, but in saying that, you know, if he doesn't go down, he doesn't get the penalty. And I know you might be looking at that, well, that's a dive. Well, no, there was contact. He was obstructing play. Mane couldn't move or get away with the ball because someone is blocking his leg, so it's a foul. But the ref doesn't give a penalty unless someone goes down, which, you know, it shouldn't be that way. I mean, you have VAR. If it's a foul, it's a foul. You shouldn't have to go to the ground to get it. Personally, think it was a penalty. Glad it was a penalty. That's 8 games on the trot now this season. I think 18 in total from last season. It's like an 18-game win streak. So, thankfully, that's still going. And guys, if you've watched the game, I'd like to hear your top 3 performers of that game. You know, it could be Leicester players, it could be Liverpool players, it could be the manager, it could be a fan, can't be a fan, this fan didn't play, but still, you know, throw a name in the hat, throw 3 names in the hat, throw so many names in the hats that we're going to need more than one hat, okay? And if you did like the video, guys, please do leave a like and a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification button to get notifications, because that's what it does, gets notifications. And guys, I will see you in the next video.